Palestine is my home country. It is where my roots are and the roots of my ancestors. Although I did not get the chance to live there, but I used to go there for visits as well. Palestine is in our blood, in our thoughts, in our heart, in our mind, regardless where we move, where we live. It is a beautiful country, beautiful people. It's mentioned in the Quran. Al-Masjid al-Aqsa is mentioned in the Quran, and the lands surrounding it are blessed lands. So who wouldn't want to be there? My name is Iman Ibrahim Al-Haj Ali. I am Palestinian. I was born and raised in Kuwait. My parents and my grandparents and my great-grandparents, they were all born and raised in Palestine. My father, he moved out of Palestine to explore opportunities. He's adventurous by nature. So he went to Kuwait and he started his own career there with the intention of moving back eventually to his home country, Palestine. While he was living in Kuwait, he got married to my mom, had 4 of my siblings in Palestine. And while he was there, the second Nakba, which is the second catastrophe of Palestine, happened in 1967. And that's when he lost his right to return to Palestine, and he lost his home and citizenship as well.
I think when I hear Palestine, it is just a longing for a land that I have not seen, a land that I have not been in, but a land that I have loved simply for being born. Not really belonging to a place. You don't really know what home means. But I think I've idealized Palestine into what home is or should be.
Since we moved to Karachi, I have noticed that Middle Eastern sweets and food in general is not well presented. I started the business a day before Ramadan. So I wanted something for me and my daughters, an activity to keep us together. So we thought that dessert is very much desired by everyone here. While fasting, you just crave for dessert. And we invited everyone, and we had samples of the desserts made. People tried it, they were extremely happy with it, and the order started from there.
It was a really good opportunity for us to come together as a family. And she was really excited, and she got so many positive reviews from our friends and family about how she needs to start pushing kunafa, and we need to show the whole Karachi how good her kunafa is. And we wanted to help her with that, and we also were excited to start. And so it was more like a family hobby that we wanted to foster into a small business.
Knafa in Palestine is like the king of sweets. It's used in celebrations, weddings, or celebrating graduations, or the birth of a new baby. And my kunafa was always admired by a lot of my friends, and they used to encourage me to start a business doing that. So I thought that it would be something nice to introduce to the community here, and to introduce the culture of Palestine in that sense. Qataif is a dessert that is served and made in the Middle East during Ramadan only, which is the pancake style made at home, and we stuff it with different kinds of stuffing. In my business, I do the cream and the mixed nuts, which is very common back home. Qataif brings the family together. We sit together, we stuff it, and we close it, and then the other process of frying. It is the main dessert for us during Ramadan. But I found that the Pakistanis here, they really developed a liking to it, so I decided to continue with it throughout. The struggle has been carrying on for the past 75 years, and the struggle is on daily basis. If you're in your worship place, even if you are in the church, you are getting abused by the Israeli army, by the Israeli settlers as well. Kids going to school are being harassed. You're in your own home, you're being harassed and tortured and dragged to prison. Kids are being imprisoned and kept in Israeli prisons for no reason, without going on trial. Their parents and their loved ones, they see them grow up in that prison, and they are kept in confinement. And you can imagine all the sort of illnesses and diseases they develop, whether physically or mentally. And now the situation is worse than ever. The genocide that's taking place in Gaza, the silence by all governments Everybody is just sitting and watching innocents getting killed every day by bombs, now starving them. So many different ways. And it's all against international laws, it's all against humanity, and the world is just watching.